Hey everyone, it's Fiona here from ShiFio Patterns. Today I'm going to show you how to do this stitch. It's the chain shell stitch. It is a 7 stitch repeat plus 2 stitches when you're doing your starting chain. I think it's really nice actually. You can see this been done as a really nice neck scarf or throw. There's the back. It's not really reversible, but I don't think that matters since it's so nice. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Get my yarn and my hook. Oops. So we are going to start with a 7 plus 2 repeat. So I'm going to make 21 chain. So that's 3 times your 7 plus 2. So it'll be 23 chain. So we loop this over your finger, pop your hook in, and then you basically do 1 chain to make your slip knot. There, pull it tight. There we go. So we're going to make our 3 times 7, so that's 21. So to make a chain, you twist your hook to catch it and pull it through. 2, 3, 4, 5, 19, 20, 21. So that's 7 repeats, and then you do an extra 2. There we go. So we're going to make a single crochet into the second chain from hook. So not that one there, but this one, and I like to do it on the bumps in the back, but you can do it whichever way you want. So we're not going to do it in that one, but we're going to do it in this one. So you put your hook through the bump in the back, like so. Yarn over hook, twist, catch it, and pull it through. Yarn over hook, twist, catch it, and pull it through, and that's our first single crochet made. And we're going to make 1 single crochet into each chain until the end. Okay, so at the end of row 1 we have 22 stitches, so we're going to turn, and you can either make a 4 chain, which will count as 1 double crochet, 1 chain, or you can make an invisible 3 chain or a starting invisible double crochet. I'll show you how to do that. So basically you would make a single crochet to start off with, so put your hook into the stitch. I can get my hook in there, yarn over hook, pull through, yarn over hook and pull through, and then we're going to insert our hook between these 2 loops here, yarn over hook and pull through, yarn over hook and pull through. So it's like 2 single crochets sitting on top of each other, so that would be classed as your double crochet. If you want to just do chain, that's perfectly fine. So then we're going to do 1 chain, and then we skip the first stitch and we do a double crochet into the next stitch, and then we do 2 double crochets into the next stitch. So yarn over, hook through the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So we make another one of them, and then you make 1 chain, and then you make 2 double crochet into the next stitch, and then into the next stitch you make 1 double crochet. Then you do 1 chain, and then this is where the repeat for the rest of the row starts. So you skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and you make a double crochet into the next stitch, two double crochets into the next one, 1 chain, 2 double crochets into the next stitch, then 1 double crochet into there, and then you make 1 chain. So that was the repeat. So we skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, we put 1 double crochet to that stitch, 2 double crochets into the next stitch, 1 chain, 2 double crochets into the next stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, and 1 chain. So that's the repeat again. So for the last 2 stitches, you're going to skip the stitch, then you're going to make 1 double crochet into the last stitch, and that's row 2 done. So row 3, you start with a 10 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then for this first one, what we do, I'm going to lay this flat here for you to see. We are going to make 1 slip stitch into the middle of that skipped 3 stitches right there. Slip stitch into there. Then we make another chain. Now this is where the repeat for row 3 is. Chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then again you go over to your next skip stitches and you're going to put a slip stitch into the middle one. And then chain 10. Okay, so we're at the end of the row, and what you want to do is slip stitch into the top of that invisible double crochet. Now if you've done 4 chain, which is fine at the start, you would slip stitch into the 3rd of the 4th chain. Okay, so there's row 3. You're like, what's going on here? So what we do is we take our hook and insert it into the top, into where we just did our slip stitch, and you're going to make the invisible double crochet again, or if you want to do it and it's easier for you, you can make your 4 chain. So we're going to pull it through, yarn over, pull through, hook between those 2 loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through. So there's your invisible double crochet made again. Now what we're going to do is, and this is where the repeat starts, is you are going to make 3 double crochets into this 1 chain space here, but you want to catch a hold of this 10 chain we did as well. So yarn over hook, hook through, hold that 10 chain on top, yarn over hook, twist to catch it and pull it through that gap, that chain 1 space, yarn over hook, pull through, yarn hook, pull through. So that's, you made your first double crochet. So as you can see, that chain is there now. So I'll make 2 more. Now we're going to do chain 1, and we're going to make 3 more double crochets into that gap. 1, 2, 3. Then you make 1 chain. Then we're going to do the same in this gap here. So see, the first one's made. So yarn over hook, hook through that chain 1 gap, yarn over hook and pull through, yarn over hook, pull through 2 loops, yarn over hook and pull through 2 loops. That's your first double crochet. Just going to make 2 more. 1, 2. Then you're going to make 1 chain and do another 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to make 1 chain again. The last one. So again, 3 double crochets into that gap. That chain 1 space. While keeping the 10 chain that you made on row 3 on top here. So that's 3, so chain 1, 3 more double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 1. Then what we're going to do is we're going to make a double crochet into the double crochet from the previous row, or 3 chain, whatever. So there. So there we go. So that's row 4 done. I'm going to pull your chains a wee bit just to make sure they're nice and neat. Okay, so we're back to row 5. So this is row 5 and 6 that I'm about to do is your row repeat that you would do all the way up your project. So it's chain 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, where we're going to join this 10 chain is actually, let's see if you can see it, the 1 chain space here from the previous row. Right there. So it's behind this kind of little V bit here. So you pop your hook in. I'll take that out of the way so you can see where I'm putting it. So that'll be the next one for the next time. So slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll let you see that one there. Bit bare. See, and that'll be the next one made. A little V. So we're going to pop it, pull that down, and you pop it into that gap there. So we're going to just 1 slip stitch into there. And chain 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to slip stitch into the top of this invisible 3 chain. Again, if you made 4 chain at the start of your row, do it into the 3rd chain. Oops. What's going on with my crochet today? Slip stitch. There we go. and that is row 5. So for row 6, four chain or invisible, 3 chain plus 1 chain. So we're going to do you put it in the top of the previous where you just made your slip stitch. There we go. Oops, never quite got it through both loops there. And then 1 chain. Then we're going to do our 3 double crochets into that space again. And 1, 2, 3. 1 chain and 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And then your 1 chain. Then pull this tension up. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1. 2, 3. Chain 1. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1. Okay. Now we're going to make our double crochet where our chain started from the previous row. So yarn over hook, up in there. Okay, so that's row 6. So 10 chain. 1, I'm going to go in here behind this little V, and we're going to find the 1 chain space from the previous shell row, and we're going to do a slip stitch. If I can do it. One. Oops. Got my yarn there. I'm going to slip stitch in there. Got my yarn the wrong way around. Oh, and I caught it over my hook. Dear me. Slip stitch. Chain 10. And we're going to slip stitch in here. So it'll be the 3rd of your 4th chain or the top of your invisible 3 chain. So start with your 4 chain or your invisible 3 chain. Do 1 chain, 3 double crochets into that 1 chain gap. Make 1 chain, 1, 2, 3, make 1 chain, 1, 2, 3, make 1 chain, 1, 2, 3, make 1 chain, 1 chain, and then untry one. So there's it there. You just have to put your chains through a wee bit just to make sure they're nice and even on both sides. And then there you go. Isn't that really nice? Oops, I'm getting catching on my nail. Isn't that really nice? I really like it. I think it's a lovely stitch once you get the hang of it. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel. We've always got new videos coming out, you know, most days of the week. Like the video, share, subscribe. We'd love you all. Thank you for watching and happy crocheting.